playmakers for the running game. They got the speed to go down the field, and they got feet, Jim. You know, those quick feet, so even when they run those short routes, if there's man-to-man coverage, they're quick enough and shifty enough to still get away from the defender.
First down at the 23. Miller's met at the 23.
The Dolphins running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
2nd and 11. Miller's taking the handoff. And that's a gain of 9. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
The Dolphins from the 32. Miller's handed the football. The Dolphins will risk it here, going for it on 4th here in the first quarter. An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Dolphins take it from the 33. Has Cameron. Lane's there to take him down.
The Dolphins took a big gamble going for it on 4th down, and they got it. Now, can you take advantage of that big gamble?
The Dolphins have it at the 39. And picks up maybe 3 or 4. One of the speediest guys in the entire league is wideout Kenny Stills.
Well, when you have that kind of speed, there's always going to be a place for you in this league, and he knows how to get down the field and make those catches. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
And this is dropped. He is a defensive lineman who can dominate a game. Michael Bennett.
It is all out every single play in the Super Bowl in the 2014 season. He was absolutely magnificent. He almost won the game by himself.
The Dolphins take it from the 43. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. The Seahawks lined up in the nickel. First down at the 45. Jordan Cameron with the catch. Following that completion, 2nd and short. Gets the handle here. Gets about 9 on the play. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Miller's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
The Dolphins snap it at the 26 for about 4.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Marching down the field and taking their time. 2nd down and 7. The Dolphins get a first down.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch it.
Still, what a first series. Touchdown. Phil, that's a terrific touchdown here late in the first, and they've now taken the lead.
Shoot, touchdowns are terrific no matter what time you get them, though, Jim. But, hey, late in the first, what a way to answer for that offense. That was a really, really sharp drive.
Baldwin's got a chance to return this one. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. And a run back of about 16. Russell Wilson will take it from the gun. Intercepted. Stays on his feet. Tackles made. Late here in the first quarter, and an interception gives the ball back to the offense.
You know, I know it's early in the game, but they have a chance to change the game for the rest of the 3 quarters if they go out here and score. Put the other team under extreme pressure. That's what you want to do.
First down at the 27. Jarvis Landry with the catch.
Well, this is good confidence for the offense, isn't it? To move down the field early in the game and get inside the 20. Let's see if they have a play up their sleeve that can get them in the end zone.
First and goal from the 4. Tannehill's brought down after picking up only a yard. Coming to the line at the 3. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. Dives across, and he's in for the touchdown. Their lead grows a little more with that touchdown, and still a long way to go in this half. They may be able to add even more to it before the break.
Jim, I don't see anything that's going to slow them down. Everything they are trying is working. They have been spectacular here so far today, and all I can say to the opponents, you better buckle up. This is going to be tough.
And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Seahawks offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The Seahawks take it from the 43. Lynch looking out wide. Delmas is there to take him down.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Breaking huddle at the 12-yard line. Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. Wilson's going to scramble, and there's a drop.
Wilson's athletic enough to get out of the pocket. That's a really good job by him, but you have to give the defense a lot of credit. They shut down all the receivers.
They bring in the extra tight end. Wilson from the shotgun. Makes the catch. Touchdown. And with that touchdown, they're not that far off the lead here early in quarter number 2.
Oh, hey, Jim, it turned everything around. Now they're right back in this football game, and, hey, they can get some confidence and start playing better on both sides of the ball.
Landry's got it. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Dolphins offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. Here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game, it always comes back to bite you.
First down at the 26. Cameron had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Second down following that incompletion. Tannehill's going to be in the pistol here. He's drilled as he throws.
I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a 3rd and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The Dolphins will set up. The 36 is the first down line. Can't find a mark, and this is going to bring up 4th down. Short series this time for the offense. They're in punting formation. He's going to try and return this punt. Charging ahead. And the tackle is made at the 41.
The Seahawks love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Seahawks snap it at the 41. Wilson's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. Failing to complete that one, so 2nd down here. Wilson finds Lynch. Lynch is met at the 44.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
The Seahawks have it at the 44. Jackson's out there to receive the screen pass. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
It's 3rd down, Jim. You expect the team to throw the football down the field past the chains to get the first down. No, they catch them off guard. They throw a screen pass. Nice execution, and they get the first down. Lynch is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Lynch is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Vernon wraps up the QB. The defense, a little jumpy right there.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
The Seahawks from the 37. Wilson's on the move. And he's taken down again for the sack.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
Loss of 3 on the play. Third down now. The Seahawks need to get to the 34 for a first down. It's got some daylight. That picks up 11. It's first down as they head to the line.
You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use the timeout.
Jackson's met after a gain of 13.
Jackson's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down at the 15. Almost intercepted.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
Second down and 10. Olivier Vernon takes down the quarterback.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
The Seahawks will take the snap from the 25. Secures it with 2 hands. What a drive this has been.
Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve time, and most of all, conserve that timeout. Those are big down the stretch.
And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
Jim, when you look at drop passes in the NFL, it's almost always for the same reason. They take their eyes off the football, the receivers, just before it gets there. And when you do that, that little bit of lack of concentration will cause you
power surge. Touchdown. And just before the half, they battled back and tied the game. That could do a whole lot for the mood of that locker room at the break, Phil.
No question, Jim. It just gives you an emotional lift to find a way to tie a football game up right before halftime. That was a nice drive and a good job done by the offense.
And Williams is going to start his return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Dolphins got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
It's Miller. Taken down at the 27.
Well, we got a close game here right before half. Good job by the offense deciding to go into hurry-up offense. What you need here, as many plays as you can get and use up as little.
And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
You got to take advantage of situations like this. Not often in the NFL do you get somebody this wide open. Good job by the receiver. Nice job by the quarterback seeing him. And what do you get? Easy touchdown pass.
The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick.
Baldwin's running this one out. He had nowhere to go, and they deck him at the 16-yard line. The Seahawks offense, Phil, is on a roll right now with touchdowns coming on each of their last 2 possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think that they're not going to come out there and get it done? They're playing exceptional football on the offensive side.
He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes, because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Russell Wilson has it under center. 2nd and 10. Lynch keeps his legs moving. He'll pick up 7 this time.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
3rd and 4. Looking long. And it'll be Ryan back to punt. The Seahawks are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Seahawks take it from the 23. And Marshawn Lynch with the grab picks up 8 here. That'll do it for the first half. We'll be sending you to Larry Ridley back in our studios as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports.
The Seahawks are set to return the kickoff.
With this kick, the second half is underway. No return here, and Wilson will come back out at the 20. The Seahawks offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Good yardage picked up on that call.
The Seahawks look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Wilson with the give. Got the first, and he's got some space. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground.
Lynch is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. And Jones in on the tackle.
Time for the hurry-up offense.
The Seahawks will take the snap from the 25. Intercepted!
Jenkins is probably going to go to the sideline and tell him, hey, I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you this, he is one good linebacker.
It's a two tight end formation. First down at the 21. Still not taken down. Met by Thomas.
Well, we don't see this too often. This is a speed back, but a good job that time just running right through the tackle and breaking it.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play.
Miller's lined up in a single back formation. Tannehill gives it up and pick up about 4. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Miller's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Third and 2. Another carry here. That's a gain of 7.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package. The Dolphins snap it at the 36. Pass is intercepted.
Nice job of the defense, Ed. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Hey, the offense has a chance to do something with this drive.
Wilson's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Wilson's unable to find his target that time.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
Wilson's going to take off with it. Ball was out. They recover their own fumble. Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it and keep possession of the football.
Jackson's got it on the screen. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
The Seahawks, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Wilson's completion percentage, 50% on the day.
The line of scrimmage right at the 24.
Second down and 8. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch.
That's a gain of 8. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations. Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
First and 10.
Into the hands of Jimmy Graham. Gains 11.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to...
Touchdown, Seattle Seahawks.
Lynch, his second touchdown of the game.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick return.
Humphrey's got a chance for a return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line.
The Dolphins offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Miller's met after a gain of 3. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. Second down here after that run play. And the give to Lamar Miller. That picks up 7.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Dolphins offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway. The Seahawks with a nickel look here on defense. Final quarter underway now with this snap. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground. They're able to move the chains after that last run. It's caught by Landry. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown. And they've taken charge of this game now. That touchdown giving them the lead here early in the fourth.
And what you're saying to the other team is, hey, now you have to come to us. You want to win, they have to force the issue. This puts a tremendous, tremendous positive aspect for the defense going out there on the field.
Baldwin's got it on the return.
The Seahawks coming back onto the field to start this drive after what was really sort of a textbook touchdown drive the last time they had the ball in their hands.
Yeah, let's give a lot of credit to that offensive line. They were awesome. They did everything well. Usually you have an offensive line can only do one of the two things well, run block or pass block. This one, they do them both well. That's why they had so much success on that last drive.
Second down coming up. Wilson's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. Quick screen to Baldwin. Picks up 8 here.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
Wasting little time. The Seahawks will take the snap from the 30. He has the grab.
The Seahawks just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Wilson's now completed 4 in a row. Jimmy Graham has the catch. After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. Wilson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Going for the deep ball, and they can't connect.
Well, Phil, he scrambled around, and then he moved past the line of scrimmage when he made that throw.
You know, all you have to do, Jim, as long as some part of your body is at or behind the line of scrimmage when the football leaves your hand, that's legal. That time, easy to see quarterback way past the line of scrimmage. Well, we see why they're winning, don't we, Jim? They've been playing well on the defensive side all day. Good stop there on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down for the offense.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and 7. The Seahawks come out with a split backfield. The Seahawks take it from the 43. The Seahawks turn the ball over on downs.
I thought it was a little too early to take that gamble. You're down by a few points in the second half, and you go for it on fourth down. That's a big decision, and I think it was the wrong decision.
First down at the 43. Lamar Miller with the carry.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
And intercepted.
Wagner is able to show off those great hands and picking off that pass from the linebacker position. What a job and what a pair of hands.
The Seahawks will try to hold on to the football. This has been one big turnover after another, Phil. Just what the coaches talked about in our meetings with him this week about ball security. It's not happening here.
Well, it tells you that the players did not listen to the coaches, that's for sure, because ball security is not what we're seeing out there. I know this. Next week in practice, there's going to be a lot of drills about hanging on to the football.
He'll pick up 7 this time. They're going to the hurry-up. Back to the line. Second down and 2. And Marshawn Lynch with the grab. It's third down coming up. Time is running out. The defense knows it's playing with the lead, but doing whatever it can to just try to run out the clock. On the money. There's the offense picking up another first down on third down.
The Seahawks did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What's it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Wasting no time now for this next play. This game is closing in on a finish, and the defense can make one play and basically end the game. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, third down, a huge moment. Wilson comes out in the pistol. Third down and 2. Gets it out for the completion. Needing 5 to move the chains. They'll go for it on fourth down, late stages.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Lockett with the grab. They bring him to the turf. The offense converts on fourth down just when the defense was looking to put this game away.
Well, you can't get too excited on the offensive side. You got that first down. Now you got to go out there and finish the job.
Slashing to the right side. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
The defense gets a sack. Bill, it's third down. They are in 4-down territory, and the defense knows that.
Yeah, and you get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side, you need one of your pass rushers to come through and get on that quarterback.
And that's good for only a yard or 2. Back at the line. They're going for it on fourth. Wilson from the shotgun. And it's swatted away. Wilson's unable to come through on fourth down. And with that failed possession, they may wind up walking out of here today wondering what could have been.
They're going to be so disappointed because all year long in these type of situations, they have been very good. But that was just, it was not meant to be, and they couldn't come through with fourth down.
I am shocked they were unable to convert. Miller's going to secure the handoff. And that's Abel making the stop. The Seahawks will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time. And here we have second down. The Seahawks defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
It's Miller.
It's Earl Thomas who makes the tackle. The Seahawks stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. Now, looking at third down. Ryan Tannehill backing off the line, dropping back shotgun. Tannehill's got it in the gun. And Matthews has got it, and a first. The Seahawks will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Miller's got it on the handoff. They'll mark him at the 34. The Dolphins call for a timeout. They want to talk it over on what should be coming up, the final play of the game. First down here after the run. It's caught by Kenny Stills.
Is every win sweet, or are the close ones that much more satisfying than just blowing someone out for 60 minutes?
Well, the close ones are more satisfying because the tension is there longer. And the longer you're under tension, when it finally comes to fruition, you win, it just makes it that much more